Hi there, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Aquarius, is going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Okay, Aquarius. Oh, this person's current energy, they have the Four of Wands, the Chariot, and also the Four of Cups in that proposition. I feel that right now, your emotional unavailability, your withdrawal, your change of behavior, because I do see the changes from you, from the past and also the present moment. This changes that you have exhibiting and you have personified kind of like triggers this person to be more compassionate and to be more obsessed and passionate about this connection. The more closed off you are, the more unavailable you are, the more that it kind of like triggers them to be like, you know what, Aquarius is the one that I would really, really go towards. Now, I feel that this person in the past, especially with the Tower and also the Seven of Swords, they were a bit sabotaging this connection because they were not really expecting this connection to be as deep as it was, okay? I felt that with this person, you felt a deep, deep connection, tremendous connection with this person. You probably are thinking that this person could be your soulmate or your twin flame or your karmic relationship. And you were ready, especially with the King of Cups, you were ready to be emotionally available. You were ready to put all of your emotional wisdoms into place and to truly work on this connection. But there was some sabotaging thing that this person done in the past simply because they were not really expecting this connection to go that deep. It freaks them out a little bit, okay? Now, in this present moment, Aquarius, this person again had the Eight of Wands and also the King of Pentacles. From your side, you have the Emperor and also the Four of Pentacles. I feel that your guys are withdrawing a lot from this connection. You're no longer giving effort. You're no longer giving investment. You're no longer giving energy towards this connection, and you decided for once and for all to just focus a lot more on yourself because you feel that you need to get your life together. You want to be in control over your life, over your emotions, and all of this stuff. And because of that, this person now, maybe it's a case of like a little bit too late, I would say, where they're like, okay, now that I am feeling the absence of Aquarius energy, now that I'm realizing that how I used to sabotage this connection, how it used to freak me out a little bit, how I used to push Aquarius away. And now this person is kind of like quite ready to show up in front of you, to really show that, look, Aquarius, now I am embracing my emotions fully. Now I am braver than I used to be before. And now I want to show up in your life and trying to show you that I could be somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who is dependable, somebody who's reliable. I won't sabotage this anymore. Now, in the future, from your side, you have the High Priest and also the Ace of Wands. I feel that you guys are not really... sometimes it gets you going a little bit, sometimes it does give you some butterflies in the stomach, but I feel that you guys are just going to be at a place where you're just going to be observing the whole situation and trying to look at it from a very, very intuitively, like you won't, it will be very hard to sway you with love bomb or breadcrumbs because you are observing. Even if this person were to be giving you something that would possibly make you happy, you wouldn't just swallow it just like that, like you used to in the past. You're just going to be like, okay, they're showing some good things rather than me personalizing it and, thinking it, as something else. I would just going to be observing it. And I feel that in the future, this person is going to be dealing with like a lot of mysteries from you. There's going to be like a lot of lessons that this person needs to be learned in terms of their self-growth, which we're going to be clarifying. Okay. So now let's get into your reading, Aquarius, and let's start clarifying them. So I would like to clarify the Emperor from your side first. Okay, so I feel that in this present moment, what you guys are solely focused on right now is peeling away the stresses that you have in your life. I feel that that's the thing that you want to work on. What are those stresses? That depends on you, right? Because this is a general reading, so of course we cannot specify one by one, but it could be about your work. If your work has been stressing you out lately, then I feel that you are going to have more energy and more interest in action plan on how to de-stress from it. If this is about your financial situations, then you would give more time, more investment, and more collaborations into that. If this is about your family problem, you're going to be investing more into that. But I do feel that from now on, especially, your energy is going to be solely focused on how to remove yourself from the stress situations that you guys are in currently. And the Fourth Pentacles clarified by the Lovers, the Tower, and also the Hermit. I feel that you're starting to feel that in life you have choices to make. It's either you want to opt for something that is going to bring about a lot of growth within you, of you understanding yourself, or you want to go back to a situation where you know that it was not built on a stable foundation. Okay, and you're also going to be learning a lot, I feel, from now on until from Gemini season to Virgo season. You're also going to be learning a lot about, am I in love or am I in trauma? Is this a love bond or is this a trauma bond? You're going to be learning a lot from that, so that after Virgo season this year, you're going to be a bit wiser and smarter in terms of deciding in which type of connection would you like to be investing yourself in. Okay, now let's clarify from their side. I feel that there's a bit of lack of clarity that this connection brings. And it was something that is done on purpose, because they kind of like, they're afraid of you getting them figured. Therefore, there is a bit of lack of, again, closure, clarity, or confirmation within this connection. Is because they're afraid of you swallowing up the truth and decide something based on that. So instead, what they would like to do is, which is weird, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to let you go, but they're still having like a lot of inner conflict within them, which is, from my side, I could understand, because I think this person fear a genuine human connection or emotional connection. So for them, when you are near, they sabotage. When you are far, they want it. So now I'm starting to understand why you're learning a lot about trauma bond and also love bonding. Because this person has put you through a trauma bonded type of situation. That although there's that desire, there's that eagerness of them showing up towards you, exhibiting or, trying to prove to you that they're much more stable this time, that they're much more secure this time, that they're much more trustworthy this time. But again, from the inside, it's really tough for them to fight their inner battle. Because if their advances or their approach is not being met by an open hand by you. Let's say, for instance, right? Like this person is trying to give you like a sweet gestures or a good gestures and everything like that. If it is not met by an open hand or a welcome hand by you, there's a high possibilities of this person getting enraged. And it kind of like depends on people from person to person. If you're dealing with somebody who's a bit impulsive, then you would start seeing, their sabotaging behavior again. So it's like frustrating for them too. Like, why can't you just welcome me with such open hand, Aquarius? Okay, let's clarify the future. This person has a little bit of a difficulties in comprehending that you have changed. Okay, they're still expecting the old Aquarius to come out. So everything becomes a mystery to them. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, for instance, your unwelcomeness or you not welcoming them with such open hand, rather than them thinking, oh, that's because Aquarius now has set a higher standard for them, or that's because Aquarius doesn't want me anymore. They kind of like twisted in their mind to be, oh, maybe Aquarius is playing game. Oh, maybe Aquarius is doing this and that, this and that. This is another attack from Aquarius, but maybe not in a hostile way. They're doing it in a mind game type of way, which I don't see you doing, to be honest with you. Maybe sometimes in the past, but not in the future. Let's clarify from your side, though. You're just not interested. You are just not interested. That's the thing. You are just not interested with this person. But it's like your rejection. You don't want to give them any time of the day anymore because you feel that this person is immature and this person is all about themselves, and this person is focusing a lot more on their own emotional fulfillment rather than the collective happiness of the relationship. You don't want that. You're no longer interested, right? So you're silent. You're just observing. But they feel that you do that, it means that no, Aquarius still wants me, but they're just playing games. It's very hard for them to grasp the reality that, there's a possibility that actually Aquarius is fed up. Aquarius is no longer the old Aquarius. It's hard for them to comprehend that. There is this belief of them that at some point in time, Aquarius is going to grow tired of the games that Aquarius is playing, and they are going to be giving me a remedy or a healing or, I don't know, apology, explanation, clarity, or closure, or confirmations towards me so that it could take me away from the instability of me trying to figure out what is going on. So I just got to be patient with that, because at some point, Aquarius is going to be that Aquarius that I know of back in the days. But the thing is that I don't see you do that. I feel that in the future, you guys are just going to be very, very busy in focusing a lot more on your own self, on your own wish fulfillment, on pursuing what is written in the stars, on you getting your emotional stability and emotional health back. Yeah. If you're single and ready to mingle, I do see you wanting to engage with another human being. Again, you would possibly be meeting with either an Aquarius or a water sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Libra. Okay. So let's get into your advice here, Aquarius. Okie dokie. All pentacle stuff is your advice, Aquarius. So I feel that what you guys are doing and your energy in the now is very correct, in a way that I feel that at this present moment, what should be your main focus is your life in a practical standpoint. So it means that you need to start thinking a lot more about your finances, about your job, about your house, about your car, whatever that may be, but everything that has to do with your practical senses, okay? Because I feel that this connection at some point has diminished your way of viewing yourself. You're no longer as optimistic. You don't regard yourself in the high way that you used to before, right? Now it's time for you to start getting back to work and try to focus a lot more on the practical, on the earthy aspect of your life, because I feel the next 2 months is going to be very fast for you, because it's like, oh my God, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. It's going to happen like really, really fast. You see this? It's just going to happen really fast. Okay, now it's my work time. Okay, now it's my family time. Okay, now it's my this time. Now it's this. It's going to happen like really, really fast. And you need to start having like a really, really good plan, an action plan, in order to get your life in order back again. Okay. So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.